brother. Trying to catch up. My buzzer actually just broke, so growing my quarantine beard. I wanted to send you a video with an exercise to work on for the week. If you are interested in doing a little self-exploration and connecting to something that might be a little more essential, something a little deeper, something a little more true, more connected to feeling, more connected to like that gut space and even that heart space. So, what I want to offer you is a reverse engineering process. So, you're going to take a sentence as you say it normally and reverse engineer it to find out what are you actually feeling. I'll get into details in a moment. And I want to preface this by saying that there are five primary feelings. There's glad or joy, there's sadness, there's anger, there's fear, and there's shame. And every emotion, every feeling that we have is going to fall under one of those categories. So, furious or pissed off is going to be under the anger umbrella, on the anger spectrum. And then on the other end of the spectrum may be annoyance or something, a little less intense. Um, but it's still anger. So to label annoyance as anger is really a piece of ownership. So I want to encourage that. And this is just for this exercise to encourage you to look at the five primary feelings. So in everyday life, most of us go around saying, you know, I feel like this is bullshit. I feel like I don't really want to do this. I feel like I want to go for a walk. And in those statements, the word feel is being used, but those are only thoughts that are being expressed. So when I say I feel like this is bullshit, you know, what am I feeling? Am I feeling angry? Am I feeling scared? What's my feeling? So the reverse engineering process would look like, all right, I just said, I feel like I want to go for a walk. So when I notice that, I said I feel like, that's going to be the cue for this process, because it'll be nice that if you can do it in real time. So every time you say I feel like, stop, take a moment, remember what you said. I feel like I want to go for a walk. What does that mean? What's actually happening in me? Why do I feel like I want to go for a walk? Is it because I'm stoked and I'm glad, I'm joyous? Or am I going for a walk and do I feel like I want to go for a walk because I'm anxious? I'm feeling anxious. So I'm scared. And just to like own that, to own that emotion. There's nothing wrong with them. They come, they go, they move through us like clouds. So being able to name them gives me a more accurate interpretation of what's happening inside myself, and is one of the first steps to authentic expression and embodying authenticity, is to be able to identify what's happening inside. So every time you say, I feel that, uh, reverse engineer that and find out what the feeling is. Is it anger? Is it joy? Is it sadness? Is it shame? Or is it fear? And if you can, write it down, and do a half dozen of them, or a dozen of them, or however many work for you over the course of the next couple weeks. And you can send me an email if you have any questions about this, or if you have any interpretations, any ahas, any findings. So I hope this finds you well, brother, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Aloha.